Hey everyone, welcome back to Enshrouded. So this is just going to be a quick little update. I promised a little walkthrough of my little village, so that's what this is going to be. Just a little walkthrough of what I've done. I know they got the new update they just teased us about, update 6 with Thralls of the Twilight. That looks very interesting, which means there's probably going to be a whole bunch of new stuff, probably possibly new building blocks, who knows, which means I'm probably going to end up redoing everything again. But until then, and we get water, which is what I'm waiting for, I wanted to go ahead and show y'all the build. It's not much, but it's something. And then, like I said, this will just be a short little video of the housings that I've done. And there's our nice little town that we're making. Little housings in our little area. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to wait. I think I'm going to wait until they actually do full release of the game, which is what, next year. I want to eventually butt up flame altars next to it and then grow my area even, twice the size so that I can get a nicer thing. And I might do one where like one side's a housing development and the other side might be stores, and then put the merchants inside of those. And then let everybody walk around and everything, and I think that would look a little bit more realistic wise. But that's a later on thing until we get everything, hopefully, like I said, water and other improvements I said they're supposed to be coming possibly. So for right now, let's go down and see what I've done. Da 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 da. We'll use the door entrance. I love these doors. I love these doors, and I love the rose features. I love that so much. Let's see here. Oop. Welcome everybody in. Welcome. Let's keep the little riffraff out though. So let's close these doors. Ta-da! There we go. And then as you see, I made a nice little trail here, and I started the housing here at... Is he dead? Okay, I promised my people were alive when I left them. What they do when I leave is not my fault. So anyway, so what I did here is I put a nice little altar thing here because I found this statue. So I put a little altar and I gave it like a little shrine, I guess. Gave it little presents, and I found these Halloween banners, and I just love them. I love that coloring, and I love the pumpkins. I love pumpkins. So I just thought that was so cool to put next to it. And that's what I did. And then, so this is the fancy stone block that I used on this one. I gave everybody their own little garden things on the outside, and I highlighted them with those little glowing stones from this last update. And I gave them little seating benches and, excuse me, get up. Get out of the way. Thank you. I need to invade your home. So I try to make the home a little bit realistic. So as you... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right. I know why he's doing that. I forgot. I moved everybody's beds to realign them, and I think I forgot to assign everybody. So everybody's sleeping probably on the floor or the ground somewhere. But anyway, I wanted a little, like, make it look kind of more realistic to a little room. So I gave him all the seating. Now his friend I gotta still get, so I guess why there's 2 seats and 2 cups. And then this is like their little dishes washing area that they can have. And then, they got the cooking. I even gave them the little stove thing here. Just little asset notes so they can feel more at home. And then you come up. Majority of the homes are all cookie cutter size. About the same layouts, sort of. I think I might have overdone or a little bit shorted some of them. But I used a little room separators here as like a little door, since there's still no banners or little doorway fabrics, and I didn't want an actual door. I would have liked just like a little cloth banner there. So yeah, I upgraded everybody to stone. So they have stone showers, stone toilets, and stone sinks. And then of course I gave them a little bookshelf here, and then they're just their 2 beds. And I gave, I put the white lighting up top to highlight it at nighttime. Hello. Hello. And so that's about it on them. I mean, I want to do more, but it's like I didn't want to over clutter it, and I wanted to see what comes out with these next updates. So like I said, most likely I'm going to end up tearing stuff down or changing stuff again. So, and see, this one I gave peppers and the mushrooms too. I love the way these peppers look. And then I did put every house with the roses on it. And this is the timber, I believe, the timber stone, I believe is what it's called. I know it uses clay. Same thing though. Each stone made its own, or block made its own style pattern when I was doing their sinks. So I kind of like how each one changes in the scenarios. And some have different beds, but the bathrooms are all about still the same. It's more like I said, about the layout and how they all change when I put the stuff inside. Now this is the Sun Temple stone. I really like this stone right here. Come around here. And then I gave them some nice little flowers there. I really do like this stone because I like that the tile work on it. You can tell it's all different and I like that. And even the flooring is kind of cool on this. I gave them a different fireplace because this one looked nicer in here and looked more accustomed to the stone. Hey! Now it's her and her mother that live in here, so I gave them, you know, they did get the bigger table, mostly just because I had that available. I did like the way the sink comes out with the pillars at the bottom. I thought that was really cool. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi. Excuse me. Gave them little things too. I love the way the stonework is. This is nice. Give them little banners. Same thing for the bathrooms though. I do like these flowers. I gotta get more of these. I think I gotta finish the quest still to unlock these. Because I only got like 1 of 2 or 1 of 3 or something like that. But this is from the last update. Excuse me, come back down. And it's raining, of course. So I made a little path over here. This is the Vuka Temple stones. Now I did have to, as you can see, you'll see it on the other side. I had to start fencing off the in-betweens because the characters kept getting stuck. I don't know why they're wandering in between the houses, as you can see here. So I just blocked it off and then that caused them to stop going in between. So this one I added these torch lights in here. Little torch things. Because I think it made it look a little bit better. And it matched the stone a lot better. Which I think I liked it. Then I tried to put little accent things in here. I put it over their bed too. This one at the other house gets really dark, even during the daylight. So I got these two. This is the brick stone, which I had to find. I didn't realize I was missing it, and I really like this one. This is a nice layout too. And then this is that newer stone. I believe it's obsidian. I believe I might be wrong on that. But I like this one. I got the, that one lady from the last update is living here. And I gave her these flowers. I didn't realize they got that big. But they still look cool, I think, with the stone coloring. I tried to match something, you know, to be unique with each house, so it stood out. I love the flooring on this, just the way the brick patterns work. I think it looks really great. Maybe like this little sink. And I gave him a little lantern over the beds and a little pot next to the thing. And I need to do something in the corners there. I just don't know what. I haven't, like I said, I want to see what these new updates come out with. So I kind of put a stop to the majority of it after I'd got all these done and built and redid the roads a little bit. I love the stonework though. I think this is so, I love this trimming of the look of that little trim work on it. I think it's cool looking. Yeah, I even love, look at it. I love this sink. I love the way this came out. It's so nice. I wouldn't even mind making my next castle out of it. It just gets so dark in here and I would need a lot of lighting. I didn't, the other fireplace didn't really fit in here. And then there was that other one, but it's really dark. So I kind of put this one here so to lighten it up a little bit. To make it a little bit more lighter. But I think it came out really nice. I just like the way it glistens off the walls. I love these stairs. And then of course I did the same palm wood floors on all of them for the second layer because I just like this wood a lot. And then of course I gave her her flower pot here, so I think I am missing just one more to finish up that quest. And I believe this was one of the stand stones. I don't know if this was fancy stand stone or which one it was. This is the gnome guy. He lives here with his little gnomes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Even though I built it for you. Yeah, there's a little gnome there and a little pod and yeah. I think some of this works in here. Like I wanted to do the pictures and stuff, but I got some other stuff going on too I'm working on, so I couldn't use all my resources and then out. But I made her a little garden come out along the side here because it was just grass here and it just looked really boring. So I decided to go ahead and lay this out with a little garden going out to the side. You got your little archery here for little archery areas for them. Same thing, I had to block off this. Oh, that wall came through that. I wasn't supposed to do that. Thought I removed that. Don't harm me. I'm taking... I made a mistake here, okay? I didn't realize it came through your wall. Huh? Nope. Boom. There you go. All nice and clean now. Yeah. So this one should be the Palmwood house. Oh. I didn't really give you a garden, did I? No. I gave you bushes is what I gave you. I might have to give him a garden later. Gotta figure out what I want with it. I like the way the little sink came out. What happened to my floor here? What is going on to my place? What have you been doing to the house? You're not allowed to reconstruct the house. That's my job. This one has a little smaller dining area. Gave him a little shelf thing there. But yeah, it's... Like I said, I want something in the back corner, but I just don't know what yet, and I haven't really seen anything I want to put there yet, so I just want to see what these new updates come out, because like I said, I'm most likely going to redo all of this. The majority of it was getting the houses built and getting a little layout going. This is the temple, the well blocks. And I shared the garden between them two, because I got them so close. I just gave them little mushrooms. I miss these. They don't glow like they used to. I mean, I know they changed it for the design style, and they look cool, but I miss the blue glowiness, like full glowy, they used to give. Because that would have been cool off the well blocks. And now this aloe was actually really small and looked perfect, and I didn't realize it grew this big. I forgot about it, but it's there now. It's kind of like a little divider, so it works. And then I got these little ones over here with this stone. So that kind of, I mean, this is the Confer house is on this one. I like this sink though on this one too. This one actually, because I like the foundation feet. I think is what it is. And the way he does that little texture on there, I like that. Who knows? Maybe later I might change the floors out to a different floor. I just kind of I like the second top being a little bit lighter. I did do these stained windows, though, on them. Glass windows. Just worked with this house. Made it look nice. The other one I gave those metal ones too. And this one I believe it is actually empty inside. I haven't put anything in here yet because I don't have a tenant living here yet. But I did look at the texture of that wood. That is just awesome looking. Yeah, I just put a few things down. I don't have anyone living in here yet, so it was more of just the layout. I gotta extend the bathroom out though, and as you can see, change out the toilet style to a different toilet. So that is about that on this part. Let's see here. You already knew of the pool area, but for anyone who's new, we'll just go ahead and do a little walkthrough. This is a little pool lounge area that I've done and been working on. And once we get moving water, we are going to fill this thing up. Hopefully, if it works that way. I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll be cool. I did the outer layouts of it with the glowing stones. I redone that. And of course, you know, you got a little step down, like as if you can act like you're swimming. Swish, squish, swish, shish. I put little bed layouts here so people can, you know, they can just lounge in the sun if they want. Enjoy the nice sunny spot. It is a nice spot for the sun. Little glasses, little seating areas. And then it comes around here. And then we got the walkway. This is to the back side of the house. And we'll go inside there in a minute. But I did redo the stones. I think I showed that on the last one. And I like that these don't smoke around everywhere. The first time when you put them up and they came out, it was such heavy haze smoke everywhere around the door. But now at least they fixed that. So that's nice. I did not realize. So I was making banners, testing them out inside the houses. And I didn't realize how big this banner was. So when I made it, I'm like, well, dang. And I didn't want to put it over my glowing stone, so I hung it here to my room entrance that's up top. Yeah, I'm not making another one of those. And then, of course, this is my nice little farm area, which got a little bit of everything growing. I love the texture on these. It's just so cool looking. And then this, which was glowing stones, is my little waterfall, which, like I said, once we get water, I'm hoping we can turn this into an actual water thing. I highlighted with these little blue stones, and I got snow up here. Got little snow to make it feel, you know, like, because we're in the mountains, kind of, right? The little mountaintops here. The little snow plops. But the fun part, really, whee! That's the best part. It's just the gliding. So, we'll move on over. I'm putting a little statue here too. Go back up here to our little walkway. That comes around. And this is the little animal pen. And I gave him the giant gate, but it takes so slow to open. I'm going to get more animals. I need to still collect the other ones. But this is like supposed to have been like their little water trough. And I got my little sheep. And there, yeah, there's my big yakkies. I think they're yaks, right? Yacky yak. You a yak? I think so. If that's not correct, my bad. Big doggies. They're big doggies. But this is their little house. I'm going to change this up again later. I don't know what yet. But I got their beds up in here. They're sharing up in here. And like I said, I think you can get another animal up in here too. So I'm going to probably expand this out. And like I said, once I butt up the flame altars, I'm going to expand the pans out more. So there's more room. I know you're there. And then like I said, I got different design on this one. This was just a starting one. And then I'm probably going to change it out later. So this is the front entrance. As you can see, I changed it up here. With the second flooring. I took out the wall, and I added those stones from that one on here, which I like, with the little iron grates around it, which I love. And I put little planters here to make it like they're getting the sun. I moved all my stuff downstairs. So we have the large banquet hall here. All my statue guys, which I might move them around. Haven't decided yet. So this is the kitchen area for the little banquet hall. I might expand this now that I got the room up here now. I gotta move them around. But, yeah, my banquet hall, of course. All my seating for all my people. Special gatherings. And, of course, I showed my little indoor fountain. And, like I said, once we get moving water, that'll go in there. And this is just showing the room, which I've showed before. But for anyone new, this is just my little room. Which I'm hardly ever at anymore since I changed the day-night cycle. I don't even sleep anymore. Because I gotta sit for like, what, 2 minutes? So by the time I get done, I go hide somewhere. It's already done. And this is my overseeing balcony that I first created, which is a nice view. I hope in the end result is they'll have at least a piece of land that is completely flat without having to transform the entire mountainside. Because a lot of this was mountain here that I took all out, flattened it out to there. So I'm hoping eventually, maybe one area they give us will be a flat area to build on. Or I can make a floating city. That's another one. That got brought up. Could do a floating city. So this is the little area, which I think I've showed this before, but this is my little area for all my merchants, my little people. This is their lounge area. Actually, they're not merchants. My little crafters. These people don't have a bed. They've been standing here for forever. Hello. This is my little altar, which I'm thinking on that last update, I might be wrong. I don't know what all the gossip news updates are, but it looked like I saw them going up to maybe a new style altar and activating it, or at least a transportation part. Hey, kitty, kitty. So I'm wondering, you okay? Hi. You want a pet? You want a pet, kitty, kitty? Kitty, kitty wants some scratchies? Aw, little hearts. You probably want food, because I don't know if you got any food. Yep, there you go. But anyway, they all live in these little rooms. For some reason, I think these two like each other a lot. Hi. Oh, whoa, that was new. She just shut across. Hi, this is not your bedroom, ma'am. Now, you do have a bed assigned. Are you on the toilet? I guess you really had to go. So she keeps staying here in her room, because this is actually her room. The farmer's room, and they keep staying together a lot. And they like hiding in the bathroom together a lot. So I think they really like each other. See? Aw, they like each other. This is the creeper's room. I guess why he's creeping in the corner there in the bathroom. He's probably watching. What a pervert. Creeper. Yeah, you're a creeper. He stays here in the bathroom too. I've readjusted them so many times and they keep going back into these weird areas. No matter how many times I tell them to... I could tell them to stay completely in place, but I did want them to wander a little bit. This was the craftsman's room. And for some reason, he just stands out here now. At least he's not going outside anymore. So these are my little artifacts that I found. I got these up in here now. That's new. I don't know. Some of us supposed to... I couldn't position them on there, which is kind of bit. They just put themselves on there on that angle, and that's it. This is the hunter's room. She has the dog in here. But she's never in here. She sleeps outside. The blacksmith and the wizard have now become friends. Yep. And there's the doggy. Yep, you need food. You gotta get you food too. Hey, doggy. Scratches for the doggy. Yep, waggy, waggy. You got your scratches. Hold on, kitty. Yeah, you need food. Hold on. This was the wizard's room. This was the blacksmith's room. And then this is a music lady's room. And see, I gave her these banners a long time ago, but I just want full drapes down. I don't know why we can't get that. But that is about it. And then, of course, I'll show again the downstairs basement that I built. Ta-da! Made a little shield. Got my people. I'm starting to move my little people down here. But I moved all my workbenches down here. And they are wrapping around. And we're still not done. But yeah, this is pretty much my storage room and crafting room. I wanted an area away from the top. Because as you can see, I'm growing my my storage. And I'm filling them all up. And a majority of them are still full now. And I need more. I gotta upgrade. I could upgrade these to bigger ones later. But I still need like multiple for different stuff. So I can't wait though until they give us signs to put up over them. I'm hoping maybe it might be a thing. That would be cool. And I did put a little suggestion in the Enshrouded upvote page about maybe getting some coins decorative coins to like lay around, so you can have like a throne room, you know what I mean, or something like that, or a treasurer room, and you have them all laying around in piles of coins or individual, you know what I mean, just to scatter around, make it look nice. You know, like you got a little wealth thing going on or something. Just cool little features. Because then I'll have to have like a hole in here, go into another room, and I'll have to fill the whole thing up with coins. Be like, I'm so rich. That's how I can afford these pretty clothes. But anyway, so that is about it. That is all the stuff I've been working on, redoing, taking stuff apart, redoing it again. And I still want more, but I want to wait to see what this next features though before I keep going. Because I know as soon as I see something in the new updates, I'm going to end up changing everything and taking it all down again. Not the housings though. I like the stone housings for each one, but if I expand, I do want to do a different layout. I know that, but I think I'm going to wait for that on full release so everything is out. And then we can just, you know, make the final layout design and style the way I want. But that is it for this video. Like I said, this was just going to be a short one. I'm not doing no missions on this one. I'm going to get back into it though and start doing missions because I do miss them. And I want to go ahead and we got to finish up so much stuff on this journal. Yeah, we got 21 quests started. I am looking to do this next, the Nomen Highland Hollow Hall, so that might be actually the next one. I know it's like a 3-hour some dungeon thing, I think they said. So I want to go in and get that done, get that unlocked. I think there's a new block in there too. That is one of the ones I am missing. So I do want to work on that. That's the higher level elixir wells I need to finish. I do have a lot. Yeah, see, there's a lunar plants, 1 of 3. So okay, I need to do them. That's the other guy we got to go find. I think that's another person we have to find now. So they might end up living in that Confer house. I got to go do the dogs. We got more crafting recipes. So yeah, there's still a lot of stuff I need to do. Music sheets, finding fossils, which I've been working on. So yeah. Finding Hollow Hall artifacts. I got 1 out of 3. Finding music sheets. Yeah. Queen's Tomb. I did this. I even have the thing hanging up and it doesn't register. So I don't know. I need to find the cosmetic, hunter outfit, the hidden building blocks, spinning plants, and then Gravedigger's Rest. We are definitely working on stuff. I'm still playing on this. I got other games still going. I got some new stuff coming. I got plans. It's just getting to them though. Unfortunately, I can only do a little at a time. So, but I do have more coming to the channel. And I still love this game. I'm still in this game. This game's not going anywhere for years. Because I have so much in my head what I want to do with this game. Because I do love this game so much. But I think, yeah, that'll be about it. And we're going to go and call it an end. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll catch y'all later. Bye.